Carter, did you see the video that I put up?
I haven't watched it yet, but I assume it's just some tomfoolery.
Boy, is it ever!
It's quite a bit.
This was Memorial Day weekend. I put a version of this up on my Twitter where I added Pink Floyd's "Great Gig in the Sky," but this is just the raw supercut. I've been very inspired by Sam. Put together a nice
fun
Daily Show-esque supercut of the news from this past weekend.
It was absolutely fabulous. Looks like America's opening up. There are literally thousands of people out here on the beach.
Do you be afraid of it, or do you go on about living daily life? I mean, you got to hand sanitize and keep clean, but you can't stop living.
Just like the flu, right?
Well, it's not just like the flu. It's far more contagious.
Well, I know, but people die from the flu also.
They do die from the flu.
So, to me, that's just the way I look at it.
We just sit out here and burn. We just get burned and play in the water, and I like to collect seashells.
You're just having a good time. I mean, nobody really want to think about the COVID-19 when they're out having a good time.
We kind of just agreed that if we get it, we get it. We're going to handle it as a family and just get over it, because that's what family does.
That is what a family does. You get sick together.
So those first couple of clips are all from Orange Beach, Alabama, and the least shocking news ever from today. The number of coronavirus cases in Alabama now tops 15,000 with 716 new cases reported since yesterday.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
dude, everybody's just fucking thought it went away. They're like, fucking 6 weeks, that's good, right?
Literally, they're like, that seems good enough.
The guy who's trolling them, interviewing them is great.
Yeah,
Because he's asking all the right questions and he's saying all the right things and he's getting them to agree that it's a fucking dangerous thing for them to be doing, and they're just like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, he's Anderson Cooper's soul goon, I guess.
Okay,
right, yeah.
This is my favorite little part.
I'm happy that a lot of people are out. Maybe dangerous, but we'll see the cases when we see this weekend over.
There's two people out the sunroof throwing money.
That's just classic spring break right there.
That's right.
Yeah, but in a way, I don't want to die, but I mean, if that's what God has in store for my life, then that's okay.
Wow.
Everybody else getting it. Hey, it's life.
So you're just not that worried about COVID-19?
No.
I want to thank those who paid the ultimate price for our freedoms today. This freedom belongs to us.
I feel like if I was
I used to work with a guy who was in the military, and he was so fucking freaked out by Corona. He has killed, and he would not support any of this.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is like a little bit more.
If I was going to catch Corona, I would have already had it.
Do you ever wear a mask?
No, my wife and kids do. I don't.
How come you don't?
I just feel comfortable that I'm going to be okay.
But the mask isn't to keep you okay, it's to keep your wife and kids okay. To protect them.
I get it.
There's out here, and I really like that. You know, I like being social with people and gathering and stuff.
That's the worst one. There's a guy named Kevin Metro.
Yeah, that's a fake name. He gave them a fake
totally
name.
gave him a fake name. But if you look at this guy, like, first impressions, you're like, oh, total nerd. He's gonna just be like, well, I'm doing my best to stay inside. But no,
There's not really any social distancing going on out here, and I really like that. You know, I like
it's
being
good.
social with people
I love
and
that.
gathering and stuff.
I'm worried, but at the same time, it's whatever.
You're not worried then.
That's classic San Antonio right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried if I'm supposed to be, but I'm not.
Man, this last guy, I can just tell right away. He is the dumbest person who gets more ass than a fucking car seat. Like,
let's see it.
What about me?
Here just to have fun and meet everybody and just be cool, When it's my time to go, it's just my time to go, I guess.
Yeah, you can just see that.
He's got
his girlfri's getting wet on camera.
Dude, yeah,
by just
that's
listening to him talk.
He's got the puka shell necklace. He seems dumb as shit.
He's got a cowboy hat.
Got a cowboy
no
hat.
shirt on.
Does not enunciate anything. Yeah, he has not a care in this world.
He's so attractive that his girlfriend's just like giggling at the things he says like they're funny.
Yeah.
Even though that he's being completely serious.
Yeah, no, I guarantee you, she was like, Jesse, just get up, get on the TV. You were born to be a star.
This is first credit.
Where was this? Do you know where that beach is?
Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Yeah,
okay.
home of the puka shell necklace.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, where it's been 1998 since 1988.
That's some crazy shit, man. Yeah. People don't give a fuck.
It's over. They're done.
They've decided it's over, and now I think the coronavirus has actually been changed to the whooping cough.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Coronavirus seems too severe.
Yeah.
Coronavirus. When you're here, you're family.
Yeah.
And as a family, you just deal with it.
Yeah. I think now, and to make it seem more folksy, instead of calling it like COVID-19, they call it like the juicy lung or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, that boy's breathing water.
Yeah.
Wasn't wet lung already a thing?
Yeah.
Wet lung?
I'm sure it is.
I think that's what you want is wet lungs.
Not that.
No, because this is pneumonia.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you don't want a dry cough because that means you have a wet lung.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that feels like a dad joke, but it's just the truth.
It's just the truth.
Yeah. Libby's juicy lung. Something like that.
I get the New York Times updates, the news updates every day.
Oh, yeah.
And before Memorial Day, the top one that said like you shouldn't go out for Memorial Day, but no one's going to listen.
Yeah.
That was the headline. It said, no, you're not going to listen, so who cares?
The nerds at the New York Times have been so thoroughly beaten down at this point.
Yeah. Boy, I wish that like when I was taking journalism classes at Alabama, they could have just put that headline up. It's like, here's how
little everyone thinks of you.
Yeah, here's how little everyone thinks of this totally necessary occupation. You know what? You're not going to listen, so fuck it. We're kind of pissing in the wind here, but here's what's bad. Here's all the bad shit that's going to happen if you go out to the beach.
Yeah. Now, I will say, I culled most of those little clips from all over. So some of those were, I was specifically looking for beach stuff, but I did find there was a couple from Wisconsin, like the Kevin Metro. He was a Milwaukee Great Lakes swimmer, shit like that. But I did try to get like a nice, range of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, South Carolina, and then up into the Midwest. Looking for California stuff. You know what? To our credit, at least they didn't put the crazy fuckers on the news.
No, you got to go outside LA for that.
I've been seeing Facebook pictures from Venice Beach.
Oh, sure.
Packed.
Yeah.
Nobody wearing masks.
Yeah.
We are not doing good here.
No, I'm not saying we're doing good here. I'm saying at least our news isn't broadcasting our crazy people. So you know.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, we're we're
so we can still pretend to be good.
Exactly. Yeah. We're painting the graveyard white.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like in America's, we've done the worst. We've done the worst of every.
Officially, we're at 100,000
a third
dead.
of the cases.
Yeah.
We've done the worst, and I think it's like this. Like it's all like the way we talk about it now. It's not going to be like coronavirus. It's going to be like the wet lung, and like instead of like people being stubborn and obstinate, it's going to be people being resilient. You know what I mean? Like we as people are resilient to adversity. It's like, no, you're stubborn and you refuse to fucking comply when it means other people's health.
Well, that's what the guy with the family who all wear masks was trying to just be like, yeah, I'm too tough. The mask is a wife and kids thing. For little gay babies and pussies.
That's right. For little pussies whose balls ain't dropped yet. Now I'm a man and I drink a beer and I don't wear no mask. Okay. I mean, it's gonna get worse too. But I mean,
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's one of those things where you just kind of have to watch mouth agape in horror.
Just stay inside, folks. Just stay inside.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta take a walk every now and again.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want to be the one of these like bunker eating cans of beans every day my fucking life people too. You got to get out.
A lot of that going around in the Reopen Alabama Facebook group that I brought up last week.
You got like people who are like becoming agoraphobes and insane people in that regard too.
Oh, they're already insane. It is that group. Like I said on the last time we talked about it, that group is 30,000 of the craziest psychopaths in the state of Alabama. Mm-hmm. They're all in one spot. And this was just stunning. Okay, so have y'all ever seen one of these in a parking lot? It is, I'll put this picture up on our
solar
Twitter.
panel.
Yeah, so it is. It's basically if you have a large parking lot like a Lowe's or a Walmart or something, and you're expecting extra crowds and you want to have extra security, you park one of these things in the back of the parking lot, and what it is it's a tower with extra security cameras. Okay. So it essentially covers your ass in a lawsuit if somebody gets their
car broken
into or whatever, and you don't want to actually pay for a full-time security camera to be in the back of a parking lot that normally people don't use. So they would use this, on Labor Day or whenever, a big crowd is expected at a store. But it's basically just this little trailer. It's got a solar panel on top and then a large pole that extends up with surveillance cameras and also a public address system, because I think they can, use this, like cops would use this too, if there was like a big parade or something like that, right? So they have one of these parked in the parking lot of the Lowe's in Montgomery, Alabama. And this guy, Shane Spellman, writes the following. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, remember a couple months ago when I mentioned a post-apocalyptic society? Well, here we go.
I think the pro wrestling voice is appropriate.
Okay, ladies and germs, remember...
Anyways.
Yeah. This contraption is in the Lowe's of Montgomery parking lot. It is steadily spewing Nazi propaganda, shit on a loudspeaker with cameras. So what
is
they
it just
did,
blasting German?
No, so what they did was
yeah.
No, what they did is they programmed this thing to say you have to wear a mask inside the store. It's company policy.
Oh, okay.
Right? So just if you park way the hell back in the parking lot, the idea is like, oh shit, I need a mask.
Yeah, remind you to get your mask.
It reminds you to get your fucking mask, right? But this guy is saying that it's and then he says it even has a Spanish version for the border jumpers.
You hate to see that.
Like we didn't see that coming a mile away.
It wasn't much of a change up.
Nope. He says, I'm so glad that my father didn't live to see this day. 18 months in a German concentration camp for this bullshit to be on our own soil. May God help us all.
Your dad skipped out on your family. He didn't. He skipped out. He moved to Europe, okay? He didn't want to raise your dumb ass. That's what happened.
You know what's better than you? French prostitutes. Wine.
Although,
cheese.
I can't really argue with that logic.
No.
I mean, when you see a fucking security camera in a Lowe's parking lot, what do you go? You think Nazi Germany, concentration camp.
It's so crazy.
Go into Lowe's, that's where the fucking ovens are.
Lowe's
literally
knows.
They got a big
Lowe's,
one.
Lowe's knows too much. Yeah.
These are a few of the comments. Shout out to Will Self. Will Self and I've never met Will Self, but we are both in a lot of the same kind of right-wing-ish Facebook groups, and we both fuck with the people on there a lot. So even though I've never met the man, we've been warriors in the trenches of Facebook for decades at this point.
Dedicated trolls.
Yeah, absolutely. Will just said, hey, these have been around, LOL. Like, as in saying these are not new. And then Shane replies, not like this. I am 50 and I have never heard of this. I was like,
that would be a great t-shirt. I am 50 and I've never heard of this.
I was like, I've seen them. I'm not even that perceptive. I've seen these before. Julie Perkins says, what's it saying? And Shane Spellman writes back, COVID propaganda. And then this is my favorite one. Alan Jackson, who... I don't know if this is way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope not, because Alan Jackson says these are...
that being such a unique name, there's no way anyone else could be named Alan Jackson. Ask John Smith.
Alan Jackson said, these are at every Walmart now. Same thing. Nazi instruction machine for the easily led lemmings. So
I think that's what the item number is called when you order it for the store. Nazi instructing lemming machine.
It's so funny. And like I said, join this group. By all means, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, join Reopen Alabama if you just want to get real down and weird with it, because it's the craziest people in the entire world. Mm-hmm. But just be aware that, like every reactionary shithead, they are so sensitive. So you can't insult them directly. You have to kind of make fun of them like you have to go above their head, because they will straight up tell on you and get you banned.
They've already got anger pre-cum coming out of their dick before they before you say anything.
Absolutely.
I've got both of my...
Just fucking say something then! What the they're already freaking out.
I can almost guarantee you there's no positive posts in there other than people being like, I know a secret bar we can go to.
The only positive bipartisan things you'll hear about COVID are people who have parents of a differing political ideology, so they're like, it'll probably be okay. I hope. That's the only people who are like that.
Yeah, it's weird how there's like 4 groups of people. Like the one you just described, the people who take it seriously, the people who don't believe it's even a thing.
Yeah. They think it's fake.
And the people that believe it's a thing but don't really care.
Yeah, that which are like the most hateable. The people who know the repercussions and simply don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy right in the middle of the clip.
If I get it, everybody else getting it. Hey, it's life.
Dude, you're a fucking issue, man.
Yeah, that's the kind of people that spread herpes.
Oh, for sure. But it's like have a little like, think about it. It's like it's just interesting listening to young people be like, hey, man, if I die, I die. It's like it captures that sort of like mentality of young people where they really think. It's like a lot of people like overdose and shit when they're young because they don't think they think they're invincible.
Yeah.
But it's like this isn't something that's just going to kill you. That's what it's like. What is lost on them.
In fact, it doesn't matter because it probably
won't kill
you. It'll kill your stupid parents and your
who don't care anyway. And so it makes you feel kind of like this is fruitless.
Yeah. Your parents who are going to die, and as they're dying, they're going to think they did the right thing.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they'll think they did the right thing by getting mad at a solar panel and a camera.
That's right, yeah.
Well,
it was burping Nazi stuff at me. It said, wash your hands. I was like, fuck you, I'm getting a frozen pizza.
I'm scratching my balls right now.
Fuck you. I'm going to buy DVDs at Walmart. Non-essential purchase.
I'm going to go to the $5 bin and touch them all, baby.
I'm going to lick a couple and then I'm going to buy one.
I'm going to actually do a cannonball into the DVD bin.
Yeah, to the one where they're all $6 and there's a bunch of copies of like Eddie and the Sixth Man and shit in there. I'm gonna do a cannonball on that. Fuck
Dude,
you.
You know what place has $5 DVDs? The 7-Eleven down the street.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the most? I wouldn't say popular, but the most frequent one you see in there. Like what are there like 8,000 copies of?
The thing is, they don't have a ton of them, and they're all mostly movies that you're just like, what the fuck? Yeah, it is shit like that.
Yeah, things that did okay in 2006.
Sure.
A lot of hit. A lot of Will Smith, actually. Mid-career Will Smith.
Like something that's holding a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes. You know what I mean? Like something like Green Zone with Matt Damon is in there.
It's a DVD that they can buy and then sell for like $8 and make a profit.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of movie.
Anaconda 2, Blood Orchid.
Oh, yeah.
I watched like 3 movies last night.
What'd you watch?
Ex Machina.
Great fucking movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Which is so awesome.
It's one of those that's been on my everyone's told me to watch this list, and Annihilation was like maybe my favorite movie of that year. So
yeah, dude.
No reason
Alex
for me
Garland
not to
rules.
have seen it, but boy, incredible.
The only reason not to see it is the name.
Ex Machina?
They could have named it something way better than that.
Yeah.
It is a great film.
It was funny going to see it with people and be like, Ex Machina was weird.
Yeah.
And it's like, have you never heard of Deus Ex Machina? And the only reason I'd heard of it is because I played the game Deus Ex before.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I knew any better either. But it is a great movie.
I watched that, and then I watched Dragged Across Concrete. With Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn.
Dude.
It's the guy who did Brawl in Cell Block 99 and so one other movie. It's fucking great. Like,
Dude.
It got, like, kind of Mets and Mets. That's what made me think of it, is the reviews.
Right.
I was reading were all, like, kind of Mets and Mets. And granted, it's probably because Mel Gibson's a virulent racist and should not have his accomplishments, signed off on in any way.
He should have had his acting card revoked.
Yeah, now that said, I'm here to absolutely sign off of it because the guy he's playing is a reactionary shithead. Like, it's perfect.
Sure.
Like,
he played it tight.
You couldn't cast it better because he's,
Dude, speaking of which, I just re-listened to his rant against his former ex-wife like yesterday. It is the funniest shit. I mean, like, he says horrible things.
Oh, God.
But, like, at the beginning of it, he's like, what, are you going to try to breastfeed with fucking foreign bodies in you?
Yeah,
when he starts screaming, he's like, when he goes to 3 different emotions in that one sentence, where he's like, stay in the fucking house. I'm not giving you the house, but I want you to stay there, okay? It's fucking insane. It is fucking, he's so unhinged and crazy, and like.
May I ask what led you to listen to that?
Fuck, what was it? Shit. I was talking with Carly about Mel Gibson. I don't know how we got on the subject of Mel Gibson.
We referenced it on the podcast not that long ago. Because I remember referencing it in the way that somebody screamed. I think it's very Mel Gibson-y.
Oh, I think it's because just like I had said that's provocative, and it reminded me of that call because at one point he goes, "Show your pussy from behind," and that green thing was enough. That's provocative. And I remember him saying that's provocative as if he were like, I don't know, like a talking head on. Man, I love the '80s. Or something.
I love that you've got all the quotes like that. You haven't even hit any of my favorite quotes from that. The best one in my opinion is where he goes. He's like, I deserve to be blown first.
Yeah.
In the hot tub.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jacuzzi. Blow. He goes, shut the fuck up and blow me. I deserve it.
That's right. That's right.
What he yells. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, he is like an unhinged psychopath.
And man,
he's a very bad person.
He's
I
so
forgot
bad.
he said all of that.
He's so bad.
He's a bad guy, but dude, Dragged Across Concrete. It's on HBO Go. Fucking, I will watch it again now. It is so good.
When you can tell he's on coke during that call too, because he's going like he's like just doing that deep breathing and shit.
I think it might just be like anger and Jesus. Dude.
No, he's a drunk too. He got that
he's a drunk.
DWI talking about the Jews and shit.
Trying to breastfeed with fucking foreign bodies in you. I'm just saying they look ridiculous. That's all. God, he fucking sucks.
But yeah, I watched that one, and then I just needed more, neo exploitation reactionary cinema, so I fired up Cold Pursuit. Which I'm not quite done with it. I'm like 45 minutes in, and so far it's amazing. It's Liam Neeson is he plays a snowplow driver.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there you
go. The trailer looked amazing.
It
looked like I feel like it's like the spiritual sibling of The Grey, where it's just like
the spiritual. Well, it's Taken too.
Right.
Well, yeah,
but like more unhinged and less consideration to be like PG-13 and I would love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, we could start it back over. I'm willing to watch it again.
Well,
I'll watch both of these
around
things.
to it.
They're fucking so far so good with Cold Pursuit. I'll give you an update when I finish it tomorrow. But
sure,
cannot recommend Dragged Across Concrete more. Holy fuck!
I'll have to check that out.
It's it's
better than Ex Machina.
It's apples and oranges, totally.
Okay.
It's an exploitation film, and like in the real like 70s sense of like, oh, we are going to build up characters so we can murder them and make you feel fucking feel things,
Dude.
So yeah,
dude, I want to watch Devs. I haven't.
Yes.
But I've heard it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm into that. But yeah, so anyway, that's what I was doing.
Watching shit. I've been trying to watch movies based in Los Angeles recently. I don't know why.
Prayer of the Roller Boys.
Prayer of the Roller Boys.
It feels cool once you live here and
it
you
really
know
does.
where things are.
Yeah, I think we kind of talked about it with Nick when he was on the podcast, where it's you start looking at movies like, oh shit, everything's shot here, and I've been there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Carly wants to watch a bunch of movies in Beverly Hills that I've never seen, like Down and Out in Beverly Hills, Clueless,
Troop Beverly Hills.
That was on at her house the other day.
You've never seen Clueless?
No.
What?
Wow.
Never seen Clueless up until like a few days ago.
Damn, dude.
It was all right though. I mean, it's good.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I remember thinking it was okay.
That was one of those. Yeah, that was on HBO all the time.
Yeah, I didn't have HBO when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My parents used to block MTV.
Oh shit.
Until you're how old?
26. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. Whenever I was double digits, I suppose.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Papa John's home tour?
I don't know. I feel like I remember seeing some sort of tour.
Papa John's pizza founder John Schnatter gave a mini tour of his huge Louisville, Kentucky mansion on his TikTok account. The $11 million house sits on 16 acres of land, and there's literally a moat around the fucking house.
Let's see what this drunken racist has to say.
Yeah, speaking of drunken fucking racist.
Howdy, Papa John. Welcome to my crib.
There's a moat. Look at the moat.
Good Lord. This is like the Queen of Versailles all over again.
When the clock, eagles go up several thousand feet, they made all the way down, and right before they hit the earth, they separate so they don't get hurt or killed.
Damn.
Perfect timing. Eagles mating clock spins 4 times an hour. Check it out.
Why does he have the house of a comic book villain?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay.
Because he kind of is one.
This is where I film a lot of footage. This is where I work, write letters. Stay tuned. You got to keep following.
Write letters.
Yeah,
that's the office where he said the bad thing.
Yes, yes, it is.
This is where like the Raven quotes Tim Nevermore in his quill.
Yeah, he walks into his foyer and he has a statue that is approximately 20 feet tall that he says is a clock that spins, and it is of two eagles having sex. That's what he was saying. If you didn't catch it, I was like, hey, man, when eagles mate, they go 300 feet up in the air, and then they circle all the way down, and then they separate at the last minute. So you think it's a statue? This is a clock.
You think that's bird shit on your car? Nah, my man, that's eagle jizz.
Yeah. So yeah, Papa John has eagles fucking. First thing.
Did he buy this house as is, or did he create it out of his own drunken racist mind?
One has to assume he commissioned that statue. I don't think you can just go to Brookstone and be like, "Give me the giant eagle fuck."
Here's what I'm thinking: some crazy guy who built a house with a moat had that in it already when Papa John bought it.
It's possible, but my argument would be that it's in Kentucky. So the amount of people who've got...
they love when birds fuck out there.
But I mean, the amount of people that have moat money in Kentucky might be limited to just a few people.
You know what he fills that moat with? Garlic butter.
Oh, man. Can't do that. You want people out, you stay out of the moat.
It's for him. He goes to every morning, he sticks his head in that garlic butter and drinks it.
There's gators swimming in that moat. You don't want to go in there.
Yeah.
That's right. Papa John's, crazy motherfucker. I prefer his pizza over Domino's.
Are you serious?
Prefer it.
I was just about to say Papa John's is the worst one out of all of them. I'd rather eat Little Caesars.
I was going to say, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
You don't like Domino's?
Nah.
What about when they started putting spices on the crust?
I mean, you know, you could put jewelry on a pig, but it's still a pig.
Yeah.
I mean,
Miss Piggy's a sexy bitch.
This is true.
Yeah.
I like that fat ass garlic butter.
That's true. Yeah.
Really, I don't like that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I like I like the way they do the toppings, and I like mostly. I just like that guy's personal politics.
Yeah,
and I like the way that he comports himself. And
after he said the N-word, the Papa John's down the street from us put a sign up that said independently owned.
Yep, I remember that. Yeah.
Well, good for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they
dissociate from that psychopath.
They got rid of him. I mean, he's not even. You see, the shirt that he's wearing is not a Papa John shirt.
Oh, it's just a red shirt.
It's a red shirt that says Papa in like a Coca-Cola font. Like he's got merch.
Papa's been in his loft thinking of his next big business idea.
He's got merch for himself.
Oh, can we buy it?
I suppose. I don't want to give him money, but
why not? Carter's already given fucking money. No, I guess not.
No, I'm just getting the garlic butter from a place he doesn't own anymore.
This would be directly to him. I mean, I almost called Father John Schlatter. Father John Misty, yeah. John
fucking Reverend.
I like Father John Misty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. John Schlatter or whatever, he's got his own personal clothing line. Like, so if you're just like a real deep shithead, you can get. That's what he's wearing. He's got that shirt that says "Pop" on.
I don't even.
That's like the kind of shit you go golfing with Jeffrey Epstein with.
I can't even imagine him selling one of those.
Yeah, there's no way.
Even to the biggest racist pizza loving shithead.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine them wanting one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his. He needs to live off those Seinfeld residuals before he goes and says the N-word at the Laugh Factory again.
Oh man, yeah. I think this is what he's doing now. Is TikTok? I don't. I think he's
maybe he has a cameo. Look it up right now. See if we can give him. Let's see the different ways we can give him money.
Has anyone dipped into TikTok? By the way.
Just Cajun TikTok.
Cajun TikTok.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't made videos. I've been told by many people that I should be on TikTok.
Is it too crusty to be like, you're too old to be on TikTok? I feel too old to be on TikTok.
I mean, I think that's a very common thought with people our age, but also there's people our age and older that are doing it.
They're flourishing on it.
Yeah,
I think it can be an excuse to not be lazy too, or to be lazy. Like, I don't want to learn how to do something new.
Yeah, why would you? It's so easy to look at TikTok and think it's stupid. Also,
on paper, singing to songs that
yeah. I mean, I've seen TikToks that were really funny. I'm really just not into the whole dance sing thing that seems to be very popular on there. I've definitely seen funny TikToks though.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
The Cajun one is the best. That what's his name? Like Caleb Fontenot. Like Monica kind of showed me like there's this whole world of Cajun guys who are on TikTok.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of weird old fat rednecks.
So
on there.
fucking funny. Well, the Cajun ones are great because it's this. There's one from Valentine's Day. It's this guy. He's like, guys. He's got no teeth. He's like, guys. This Valentine's Day, your woman want chocolate? No. She want jewelry? No. What you get her? Crawfish. Get her crawfish. It's the funniest. I was like, that's it. That's funnier than anything I'll ever do.
If TikTok is the medium through which that man gets to sing,
a toothless man
tell his truth, then
screaming the word crawfish into a camera.
Hello. I got one tip. Al and I was talking about Valentine's. And guys, this is a tip for you. You never, ever not want to get your girl something. They used to like chocolate. They used to like roses. No. Crawfish! Get them crawfish!
You think she wants the commitment? No.
No.
You think she wants the nice dinner out? No.
Get her crawfish!
And then the video just ends with him going, no. He's like halfway through another one.
They only give me 13 seconds.
Shout out to everyone in Louisiana right now,
yeah.
you know?
I've been watching your news all morning. It's horrifying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was putting together this, I was like looking at some Louisiana stuff, and it's yeah.
You
still not as bad as Mississippi though, or Alabama for that matter.
Well, what is really? As someone who is from there, I think I can give a little jibber jab.
Yeah.
We've got Tom Sherlock sent us some new Would You Rathers.
Okay.
@ Tom Sherlock says, would you rather only be able to shout or only be able to whisper? So this is Otis Day and the Knights versus the Yin Yang Twins, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd say
shout.
whisper.
Oh, I'd rather only be able to shout.
Why?
I never whisper.
I was gonna say I'm already like at a half shout at all times.
Right. I would just pick my words more selectively when I spoke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if you whisper, you're always like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
But if you shout, you better have something good to say, or you're annoying.
Yeah.
Or you're still annoying.
Well, I think that's the issue. Is you're still going to talk the same amount.
Yeah.
Well, I think it would control how much you would talk. Because if you whisper, you're going to mumble to yourself a lot.
No, they didn't say anything about a mumble.
No, you can. I mean, you can enunciate very easily in a whisper.
Also, this is so much creepier.
Wait till you see my dick.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would rather somebody. Hey, watch out! I'm behind you. Like that would be. That's so much creepier than somebody like, hey, I'm behind you. Like that's annoying.
That would be alarming.
Yeah, it's informative. It's informative. I would much rather be all the time shouting than whispering.
I don't like it when I'm in a public place and some random person is being loud for no reason.
Sure,
I don't like that at all.
I understand. Oh, completely.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I wouldn't want to be that person everywhere. Or imagine if you were that person and we were in this room right now having a conversation.
I would be thankful we have microphones.
Well, you would either have to be just, be like, okay, I guess I'm going to scream everything. Or like you said, you'd have to watch what you say. So you'd just be sitting here not really talking because you scream so much.
Yeah.
The microphones would be better for whispering.
That's true.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, like I
could still conduct a podcast as a hello everybody.
And what if you had to tell a secret? I feel like telling secret, like whispering stuff, might be more important.
You write it.
Yeah, that's true. Pass a note.
Yeah, get out your phone, open up a memo.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never whisper that much. Like,
no, that's true. I'm thinking it's just it would be more natural for me.
I mean,
to
I don't
shout.
scream all the time, but I don't.
I'm a loud guy.
Yeah.
But that's different than yelling when you talk.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because even if you guys went double your speaking voice currently, that's still not yelling.
No, it's kind of barking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A full-on yell, one, it would destroy your vocal cords.
Sure.
I don't like talking loud. That's another reason. It fucks up my voice.
Yeah.
You'd be having to just have a bottle of honey on you at all times.
Oh, yeah.
I already have
chugging
that.
it.
I don't want to fuck my voice up either or yell, really. But I would much rather, I would just feel like the mental impact of whispering all the time. I'd feel like I was stifling what I wanted to say all the time. So I'd be like, fuck me, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter.
It'd be great to
like,
be...
But that's still mumbling. It's not whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like whispering...
Whispering is,
It had to start somewhere. It had to start sometime. What better place than here? What better time than now?
like that.
It does sound better into a microphone when you do it.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, well, the fact is, it's everything, every thought that crosses your brain is going through the prism of yelling or whispering.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you just try to whisper a conversation all the time, you're going to feel like you're not really communicating.
What if you're in the movie theater and you need to tell your friend something and you're a yeller?
Oh, yeah.
I would be like, please don't talk during the movie.
Just carry around a little dry erase board.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd give nonverbal cues to please be quiet during a movie all the time. I was like, like the head turn and shit. And like,
To like the person you're with?
if need be. But yeah, no. Yeah, if I'm paying for the movie in a theater, I do not like it. I do not like it when people talk during the movie.
Yeah, I just think there's times where you have to whisper and you don't really like think of them that often, and if you were just screaming, you'd be insane.
Yeah.
I think you just have fun.
How are you going to talk to your friends at the open mic?
You write it on your phone, and then you show your friend the phone.
I guess people already do just text each other.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then when you whisper, you have to get in someone's space. And you're like, and they smell your breath. It's like, ugh. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah. In these COVID times.
What's the loudest whisper you're allowed to do?
I think I
saw Tom Waits.
Yeah. I think I just did it. I think it's Zach De La Rocca and Gorilla Radio.
Yeah, for real.
That's the loudest whisper that I can think of. Yeah, great question. Yeah, I'm still going shout. I think, even though it's
shout.
at the risk of being annoying, but I can utilize text messaging and more nonverbal stuff.
Anyone talking for a length of time is annoying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we want to do some of those Tim Westwoods?
Yeah. Do you know who Tim Westwood is, Carter?
No.
Tim Westwood is a iconic British hip hop DJ. He's been doing it forever. He's been had the top radio show in London for like decades.
He's their Sway.
Yeah, he's their Sway. He's their Funk Flex.
Yeah.
So when American rappers go on his show, he gets to interview them, and he gets way excited, and he tries to bro down with them so hard, and it's clear he doesn't really know what he's saying, and he just he's a white hip hop DJ who's
painfully British.
Yeah, he's British, and so let's just hear him try to interview Young Thug.
Red everything, man. You right, baby.
He's holding up a red
for the
bandana.
Red. You got to respect those red bones, baby. You can't beat red bones. Oh my days!
Turn up.
And I'm being respectful, but she is one beautiful redskin shorty, baby. Yo, and when red gets turned up, it can't get more turned up than that. And my man co-signs.
Pause it for a second.
New music about
Young Thug's extremely high, and he has no idea what's happening. Like nobody, he doesn't. He's such a big artist. He doesn't care that he's on this radio show, or that nobody's mentioned to him that it's semi-important or whatever.
Right. Well, and we were kind of talking before we started rolling about this phenomenon that this is taking place in the UK. And so a lot of these guys are probably jet lagged and high too. So they're already like got to be. It's a disorienting situation. Plus, you don't necessarily know, like Sam was saying, like how big this dude is. So
they're putting on the rudimentary morning zoo crew thing for them,
right? But all these rappers are just kind of like, yeah, man, yeah.
Here's this old because he's like. He just turned 60, so he's probably like 58 in this clip. They're just like, here's this weird, old, wiry white man who's calling me fam.
Yeah. It won't stop calling me fam.
We got Slime Season 1.
Craze.
Slime Season 2.
Craze. You starting something right now?
Fucking course, at all times.
I mean, you're moving pretty crazy right now. A lot of heat. He rolled a fat one and left. He might get sacked for that. That is a sacking offence. Seriously, for leaving with it, fam. Jeff, is that sparked yet? Because we are waiting over here to get lit.
What is this guy, like a dare officer?
You ride for the A, fam. You ride for the A. Family, baby.
Hey, fam, you ride for the A.
You ride for the A.
Hey,
All right,
man.
baby.
See, that's the thing. When the interviews are going like this, and the rapper's clearly not having it, he just starts saying random things to try to get them to start talking.
I mean, this is what happens. You give Atlanta a fucking soccer team, and the next thing you know, you got fucking guys being like, "You ride for the A, mate. You ride for the A."
I mean,
that's you, baby.
Young Thug offers him some weed.
Turn up.
Yo, show tonight crazy. Because everyone was just singing along, period. Every song, fam. You needn't have played no music.
Oh God.
Turned up. Now, swag levels off the friggin' chain.
He said the swag level.
Oh, my. I could do this side of town, baby. What is the swag, baby?
We
Where does
missed that.
come
Go back.
Dude's got a lot of youth minister vibes.
Right after he
Turned up.
says, he's just
Now,
said the swag level.
Swag levels off the
Which
friggin'
this is
chain.
maybe my favorite part. When he just says, it's the, he said the swag.
He said the swag
This
level.
part right after.
I could do with some of that swag juice this side of town, baby.
I could do something.
Is he Austin Powers? What the
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, your mojo's working.
Are you randy and horny for the A?
It
You
is.
got juice.
It is
swag juice.
It is widely believed he is the inspiration for Ali G.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. he is.
Respect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Saddam Hussein's a bellend.
and this isn't to say that the UK does not have a hip hop scene. They
absolutely
they have like garage and grime and like Dizzy Rascal is incredible. Like, there's incredible UK hip hop.
There's a reason why I didn't cut up any of those with UK rappers, because they go on and they respect the hell out of Tim Westwood and they treat him like he's a fucking icon in hip hop, because he is.
And they've probably had a full night's sleep.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And all these guys, I think they kind of just don't know who the fuck he is for the most part.
So it's a lost in translation, but for how goofy and funny.
Go to the DaBaby one.
Yeah, that one is amazing. Yeah.
And DaBaby, already a tough interview for any interviewer. And then Tim Westwood just tries to be so cool with him.
I'd be loving, like, what's happening with hip hop right now, but, like, yo, fam, when you just came in there, you just seemed to wake everyone up, man. And let's not front, your videos are crazy.
Come on, man. Let's talk about
like, unnecessarily crazy.
Right, let's talk about it.
I mean, like, creatively crazy, but, like, yo, fam.
That's dope.
Yo, like, and you kept it gruesome with Pony, man.
You like the references?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Like,
you kept it gruesome with Pony, man.
I mean, there seems to be kind of a respect between the two. He's not like being like, you
it
fucking
hasn't gotten to the
idiot.
part where he starts talking about his girlfriend.
Well, DaBaby is a smart guy and takes his thing very seriously. Somebody's clearly told him that Tim Westwood's important. He's trying to take the interview seriously, but he also is so confused by it.
This is the one where he talks about his girlfriend, right?
No.
Or is that Trippie Red?
That's the Trippie Red.
That's Trippie Red. Yeah, because that one is really uncomfortable. Where he's like, yeah, I see you lost that shorty.
We can watch that one too.
Let's finish this one.
It's dope, man. Right?
It's my life, man.
It takes you.
$1 billion baby.
It's show.
Understand.
Right.
What's your favorite drip at the moment, man? Because your music rings off in the club, man. It's so hard, man.
Appreciate it.
And so you like right to the beat.
I love that.
Real talk, man.
Appreciate it.
Like, game changer, man. Good vibing with you. And you're
My
a real
pleasure,
dude,
bro.
man. Yeah, man. You've got to flip that money. Well, more money and more success, family.
For sure. Same.
Oh my! You've got to flip that money.
You got to flip that money.
I like when he
Don't you?
He's just starts asking about how he writes, and he goes like, "So then you write to the beat." Like he's a fucking rapper. What
How
do you?
long have you been covering hip hop?
Yeah.
Your songs are just they blow the club up, man. They really do. They do.
This one's my favorite. This is the most awkward one.
This guy was the most not having it. Trippie Red, 18-year-old, 19-year-old SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
Trippie Red family, how you, man? I'm hanging. Thank you, family. Big day, Tuesday. Let's not front.
Big day Tuesday. Let's not front.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Happy hump day is basically what he's saying.
20, baby. How you feel about that? Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Gonna get lit every day? What's the plan? And congratulations on the new shorty, baby.
Gonna get lit every day.
Gonna get a job.
What's the plan?
We're getting a job today.
That's like such a cool mom trying to be like, hey, so what are we doing now?
Yeah, what are we doing today?
What's the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the plan today?
So
you can really tell he's
the big Tuesday.
59.
Yeah. It's big day, Tuesday, middle of the week. You know, what are we doing today?
So John tells me that you're doing good in creative writing.
In the uncut version of this, he just the Trippie Redd brings up that on his 19th birthday he got out of jail and then his best friend died. He's really like trying to crash and burn the interview, and Tim Westwood, to his credit, converts it.
Yeah,
he really does. This is just the edit of all the weird stuff.
This is so good right here.
Was the breakup hard?
No, I broke up with that bitch.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you want to watch the Playboy Cardi one, if you want to see him talk real weird and uncomfortable about women.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you for the love, fam. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? That's some old school pimp shit, and I respect that, being from that pimp generation myself, man. Still dropping that pimp game. But my pimp game has really kind of moved into more of a sugar daddy game right now. So respect your talents, baby. With what you're given, baby. I think OG Status gives you sugar daddy. Respect out there. You want to get some sugar babies.
And he calls them sugar babies. And that's not an edited reaction. The rapper just sits there not knowing what to say and just goes, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Then when you decide to have kids and settle down properly, you move into that side piece era.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different game.
There's a whole nother strategy.
Keeping those side chicks in check is a major.
Keep doing that shit.
Real talk, fam.
Real talk.
Touch me on that one. Real talk
cap,
on that.
no rap cap.
Touch me.
Yo, the drip is inside, fam. That's nothing but big things out there, family. Yo, nice to see you bringing back the Millie Rock.
It's
Caught cats
crazy.
out with that Millie Rock, fam.
Wow, man.
That is.
You've really done the Lord's work over at Slam Harder on Twitter.
That's good
put together
stuff.
those fucking super cuts.
I was having a lot of fun just trying to find those videos, just watching them.
I have so many like questions. The main one being, this man has been on the radio for how long?
Since the fucking 80s.
And he is close enough to the microphone that I can hear the bacteria in his mouth breaking down foods.
Yeah, you can.
It is so disgusting how close. It's like I can just hear,
Well, in that part where he's talking about the woman or the guy's girlfriend, Trippie Redd's girlfriend.
Yeah.
The amount of smacking he does into the mic is crazy.
Yeah.
He does kind of have a speech impediment and a stammer.
Yeah.
Like he stumbles over his words a lot for a DJ.
Sure. Very smacky. Back up off that mic. Get a windscreen.
You want to hear some classic freestyles? He also has those.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, every American rapper who's popular and has gone over there has been on his show. And it's like Sway. It's one of those shows where they do a freestyle.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Well, yeah. Do we got anything else? I think that's all the shit I got.
Yeah, that's all I had.
All right. Well, gents, let's call it a show. Find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rivers Langley.
I'm at Slam Harder, LA Comedy Life on YouTube.
I'm on at Carter Glasscock comedy blah at Carter Glasscock Twitter and Instagram. There it is.
At Carter Glasscock comedy. You added a comedy.
At Carter _ I didn't even do it right that time. At Carter _ Glasscock Twitter and Instagram. There it is.
There it is.
Man, I cannot do it right.
Please go to Apple Podcasts, rate, review, and subscribe. That is the best way to help spread awareness about this show. You can also sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/thegoodspod, and all that stuff. And we'll see you next time. And before we go, I did just want to say, what do we got?
It's Tim Westwood feeding a lamb.
I did just want to say,
feeding this lamb, fam.
It's a lamb, fam. Oh, that's lit.
We got the lamb, fam, here.
It's litty.
It's litty. It's crazy.
I also like the one where he calls Lil Wayne Soulja at the beginning of the interview. What's up, Soulja?
That's what I was going to ask. If you go back and watch his old interviews, is he... when did he adopt fam? Like, how recent is that?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
He also switches up baby and ma'am or man. He changes it around every once in a while.
Okay.
But he's gone through the accusations of, putting on the accent or whatever.
Sure.
And he actually has a good defense that he's a hip hop DJ and how he's already a proper sounding British guy.
Yeah.
Should he just not use any hip hop vernacular?
Right.
He should. It just sounds awkward as fuck.
Well, it's probably one of those things too, because like when you talk to British people, they're like, you really can't hear the difference in our accents. I'm like, no. Every one of you motherfuckers sounds really smart. You know what I mean? So.
We've been taught that in America. Anytime there's a smart person on TV, they have a British accent.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a dumb person, they have a Southern accent.
Exactly.
True.
These are the accents. Well, yeah, that's the show. And I just wanted to say R.I.P. to Richard Bain, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a fucking sad loss for the LA comedy community. Richard was always cool as shit to me and just such a funny, unique, interesting guy. He's got stuff on YouTube. But yeah, look him up. Richard Bain, really funny comedian.
He was at the last open mic Carter and I went to.
No
before
shit.
Comedy got canceled.
God damn, man. Yeah, I love he has that joke. He's like, I never go to Venice Beach and I need a Bob Marley flag. Great. Anyway, R.I.P. Richard Bain. We'll see you tomorrow.
Pretty lucky to get a job when I moved out here. I work at a all Latino auto body shop in the Valley. Haven't done the joke yet. It's kind of fun. They've accepted me as the white boy, They even give me little Spanish nicknames. Like they call me Gordo Gringo. Which means strong leader.
Hold on, Magnolia. To that great highway moon. No one has to be that strong. But if you're stubborn like me, I know what you're trying to be. Hold on, Magnolia. I know what a true friend you've been. In my life, I have had my doubts, but tonight I think I worked it out with all of them. Hold on, Magnolia. I hear that station bell ring. You might be holding the last light I see before the dark finally gets a hold the thunder and the rain, and to the lightning that has just signed my name, to the bottom line. Hold on, Magnolia, I hear that lonesome whistle whine. I think it's almost time. Hold on, Magnolia, I think it's almost